Isaac! Good, you made it inside. Listen, I just found the munitions log for the Valor. I don't think their presence here is a coincidence. They're not on reconnaissance and they're not on patrol. This ship is prepped for war. They're on a seek and destroy mission. Do you hear me?
Isaac, I've lost him again. No signal from Hammond's rig. Find the Singularity Core and get the hell out of there.
This is the very first time that a level does not take place on the Ishimura. Well, technically it's still on the Ishimura, but it's mainly going to take place on the Valor, that ship that crashed into the Ishimura. So, it's a nice change of pace from the usual stuff, but it's still just as creepy and as claustrophobic as usual. So yeah, let's move on. But before that, my voice kind of sounds under the weather. It's been a while, but I hope that doesn't dampen the video. So yeah. So a big major plot element is going to take place, and we're going to be introduced to a new character, as you're going to about see in a couple of minutes. So yeah. And we're going to be introduced to a new enemy type as well. Yeah, they're very interesting characters. But yeah. So without further ado, let's move on.
The infection process is doing something strange to these soldiers. They all have built-in stasis units in their body armor. The infection is merging the stasis unit into their flesh or something, making them move fast. Real fast. Be careful.
So this is the outline for the Valor as well for the map for this level. As you can see right now, I am in the cargo hold of the ship. And the second floor above me is the kind of like the sleeping quarters for the soldiers, like a medical area, just in case one of them gets hurt. A little like shooting gallery, there's room for that, which also leads into one of the mini games for this game, as I'm about to show you in a couple of minutes. And I guess there's supposed to be a third floor, which is I guess supposed to be for the cockpit, and maybe like a conference for the soldiers for the Valor or something like that. I don't know, but that's pretty much what the Valor entails. So we just met a brand new enemy, which is like these really fast necromorphs, as you're about to see right now once I turn the corner. And they're pretty fast, but since I played this so many times, I kind of expect them where they're going to be popping up and stuff. And don't let them fool you, because just like the other necromorphs, they like to pretend that they died. So always shoot them just in case they get up. So yeah. So they go down pretty easy. You know, the only thing that's kind of weird is that they're fast. Like I said, the very first time when I was playing through this game, I saw these creatures and they did take me aback, because like, whoa, fast. You know, I thought they're gonna be posed like a real challenge, but they don't. They're creepy, like I said, because you don't expect something that fast in this game. But yeah, that it's a nice change of pace, not only for location but for enemy type, as they're gonna be you're gonna see some other enemies gonna show up in this level, but they're the primary necromorphs that you'll be fighting. And one's gonna come out of that vent right now. Yep, there it is on cue. So, yeah. Let's meet our new character.
Mr. Clark, I need to speak with you. My name is Terence Kyne, Dr. Kyne. Listen to me. There isn't much time. If you really can repair the shuttle, there is a better use for it than just running away. You must understand, the forces at work here are greater than you can imagine. If you leave now, you condemn all humanity. The planet will never stop, never rest unless the marker is returned. Don't you see? The church is wrong. This is all a trap. I've seen it. Please, you must help me.
So this is the first mini-game in Dead Space. The second mini-game will be featured in the next level, but more on that later. So for this mini-game, it's a shooting gallery. And I know what you're thinking, oh, it's even more like Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it is. So just like that mini-game, you shoot the red targets, don't shoot the blue targets, and with each round you have to shoot a certain amount of targets. Each round it increases by 2, so by round 5 you have to destroy 20 targets, and by round 4 that's where it actually starts to get kind of hard. And once you complete a round, you get like a little prize. You can either get ammo, health, more for your stasis, power nodes, a whole bunch of random things you can get through this. But once you complete the 5th round, there's not many prizes. Actually, you can't win anything more. So yeah, I like to aim at the center so I can easily move the reticle over the targets so I can kill them quickly. So yeah, it's a nice change of pace instead of killing all the necromorphs in the Valor. This is the sleeping quarters for the soldiers of the Valor, and I know what you're thinking, oh, it's a pretty big room. I wonder if a whole bunch of necromorphs are going to come out of nowhere. Yep. Once you pass this column here, they will spawn in and you have to kill them all. Before I do that, I like to prepare myself, get as much supplies that I can from this part of the room, because once they start coming, they won't stop. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Now that the alarm is kind of triggered, they'll start to spawn in. And it's basically, what I like to do here is stand or stay in the very back of the room and just pick them off one by one as they start to pour in. But some of them will spawn from those barracks above me, and they will try to come from behind, as some of these slashers and some of these lurkers will try to do in a couple of moments. And I do lose track of some of them. They do get near me and take some shots at me. Yes, they do, unfortunately. But that's what makes this room so crazy and fun at the same time, as you're about to see right now. Yeah, I didn't notice that there was one there, so I tried, to run away, get a better position of them so I can start killing them again. So I remember playing through this like during my first playthrough, and I remember just dying like so many times, but eventually I got the hang of it, and I got like the pattern of where they start to spawn, and that's where I started to get better at it. Yes. So from this room, after I'm done here, we will be getting the Singularity Core, and further developments will happen to a certain character on the Valor. So once I kill off these, forgot about this guy. So yeah, once I kill off the exploding necromorphs, it will be pretty much done with this room. So yes, let's head on to the engines room.
Lockdown lifted. Engine power failure.
Is that it? You got it? Oh my god! You got it! That's the piece we need. Get to the crew deck.
Over here! I've been trying to reach my convoy now. You got the Singularity Core, that's how I'm taking it out of here. Get that core, Gustavo! Don't wait for me! Oh, fuck, you late! Ah!
Yeah, goodbye, Hammond. Yeah, I guess we will not be seeing Hammond for the rest of the Dead Space story from now on. Yeah, but first things first. Right now I am fighting the Elite Brute, and it's pretty similar to any other of the elites. You know, just kill it in the same fashion as I do. As a matter of fact, as you're gonna see, I actually trick it into killing itself, which is kind of funny that I did. So you'll see that in a moment. So Hammond is dead. He was an honest man in the sense that he actually wasn't, you know, double crossing or doing any weird stuff. So that leaves to other people that might be in on something that we do not know. More on that later. But for right now, let's get the hell out of this ship. As a matter of fact, I think you can spend a long time on the Valor, even though it's, you know, blowing up or doing its business, but I don't think it's gonna like explode. There's no timer or anything that says that it will gonna explode. So yeah. So before I leave, I like to collect some of the stuff that's lying around here. So yeah, that is pretty much chapter 9, and we will be moving on to chapter 10. As you have noticed, this is actually a much shorter video than usual. Usually these are longer than 15 minutes, but for this chapter itself, it's shorter, and I didn't want to talk about a lot of things that happen in here. It's pretty straightforward. Dr. Klein is going to be an interesting character. We're going to be talking about him in the next chapter. He's interesting. He's very particular. Yes. So yeah, that is pretty much chapter 9, and I hope I'll see you in chapter 10. So enjoy the rest of the video.
Yeah.